Welcome to the office hours for COIS2750, Computer Crime and Forensics. This is the office hours for week 11, and it's a rare pre-recorded office hours due to circumstances beyond my control. We are, like I said, in week 11. You are working on Chapter 8, Email Forensics Investigation Techniques. You have a Chapter 8 quiz that's due, and you also have the discussion for Post 2 that's due both by Friday at 11:59:00. So these are very standard. You've done this lots of times already. The difference this week, of course, is that the term paper is also due Friday by 11:59:00. You can submit the term paper late. It is 10%. It's 10% starting 1 second after 11:59:00. And is 10% per day that you're late up until 7 days, after which I will not accept your term paper. I am getting email about people requesting extensions for various workload related reasons. I get that you are very, very busy at this time of the year, and that is why my advice when I assigned this 6 weeks ago was to get a jump on it. So please do your best, submit what you can in the time period that's allotted. Make a rational decision whether taking an extra day is worth 10% of your mark. In other words, can you improve your paper by more than 10% by taking an extra day? If that is the case, then I would suggest submitting it 1 day late. That is not something that I'm ever going to accommodate, though. So I've been fair and upfront about that. So I won't be responding to email from students telling me about their workload. Even though I have been responding up until now, I would anticipate that I'll get a bunch of those on Friday, and it's just a flat no. I will not be going ahead and offering any sort of additional time because you got busy in the term and you didn't anticipate that. Other than that, we're mostly all the way through the term. We've just got a couple more weeks of work to do, and the weeks 12 and 13 are much like the previous 10 weeks that we've gone through, with a chapter, a quiz, and a discussion post to do in each case. Remember, once you get out of this week, that it's the best 4 out of 5 discussions. So if you choose to not submit one of the discussions, you can still get perfect marks doing that. I would obviously, unless you've got 4 perfect marks, I would encourage you to go ahead and do the discussion, but that it's obviously entirely up to you. Your feedback for previous discussions is all available to you now, so please do look back at that feedback before you hit the enter button to send the latest discussion my way. I've had a couple questions about the term paper. I've had people ask me particularly about the quality of the reference statement and whether I required that you use only scholarly papers. I do not. I've covered that when I assigned in week 5, when I assigned this term paper to you guys. I went over exactly what my expectations were. There's also a video under the term papers folder that talks about everything to do with the term paper. You may want to watch that, and you may want to go back to Office Hours 5 and watch that again before you submit your term paper. The big thing about term papers is I do not accept any other format other than Word format. So I will go through probably today, tomorrow, before the deadline, and look for people that have sent me PDFs or some other format, and I will send an email. I'm not required to do that. I am not accepting. I will not mark anything that is not in Word format. So when that inevitably happens and we don't catch it because there's 300 assignments being sent in sometime late on Friday, when I respond to you, you will have to provide me with the same version in a Word document essentially immediately. If we're past the deadline when I've identified that, then you will be charged a 10% penalty immediately for that, and the clock will be ticking in terms of your submission time to make sure that you don't delay another couple days and submit it late as well as in the incorrect format. So please just submit it as the instructions say in Word format. I don't think that I had anything else really to cover in this office hours. Again, I apologize for not being live in the office hours. If you do have questions, please send me an email and I will be happy to respond. All right. Good luck on the term paper. Good luck on the quiz. Good luck on the discussion. And make sure everything gets in on time, hopefully. And I will see you guys live again next week. Take care.